Hi everyone, I'm Bon and welcome to my second daily edition. In this daily edition, although it's going to be not very long, I'm going to present about my understanding on the importance of pensions. So before anyone comments on my main work and DE2 when I send it in, I would like to say that I've researched very hard, everything possible, and I presented everything I can possibly present as proof of my research. And although it's not going to be really complicated like Tan's work because he's more experienced than me, I don't take that as an excuse to make bad quality work. I have already tried my best. Hope you understand my problems and enjoy the daily edition too. So in the second daily edition, I'll be talking about the importance of pensions, specifically as an individual and the importance of pensions to the company. Now, for the company first. For the company's side on the pensions, usually putting an actuary or a pension actuary on the job would be advisable, since without these kinds of actuaries, the pensions policy would be ruined a lot. So in order to calculate a pension policy, we take a years of service, then we take a percent rate in which that year of service will be calculated. And lastly, we take a annual average salary. Let me write the calculation down. Alright, so here, YOS, which is years of service, plus 2%, which is the average, multiplying rate, and average salary annually. Alright, so with this formula, we can calculate pensions, or the pension rate. So basically, let's say that John works as a construction worker. Why do I keep using John, but never mind. So he has served for 20 years of his life and devoted to being a digger or a builder in general. And his annual salary, average annual salary is really low because he's a digger. But because of his years of service, he gets a boost from $50,000, from $40,000 per year. Sorry, I messed up the part earlier because, you get it. To $50,000, which is really high for a construction worker, in my opinion. Alright, so now, all we need to do is that we have to take 20, or the years of service, multiply with 2%, and then multiply by 50,000, which would give us 0.4 and multiplied by 50K, which would give us a grand total of 20K, which means that if John retired, he would still get $20,000 per annum. Now, if he had a pension scheme, he would have gained up to 35 at most more interest on this pension policy. So instead, he could be earning around $23,000 or more, depending on his policy scheme. So the importance of pensions, as mentioned in this video, is that it will provide substantial incomes, basically to the people who have the pensions policy. Secondly, is that it helps people after they retire. So in my example, although this might only be around $1,750 per month for John after he retires, this amount is going to help a lot. So for example, if you have a 10,000 income every month and you use 7,000 of it for expenses, family and stuff, and you put the rest 3,000 in taxes and stuff, how much do you have left? Around, let's say, $1,000 at most. So this amount like emergency funds, such as when, like, if a family gets a really bad injury from falling in a car or other problems, etc. This is why pensions are really important, not just for providing money for playing or maybe the random stuff, but it could potentially save lives, in my opinion. Now, in conclusion, although I think this was a bit short on explaining the information of pensions, I think I learned a lot from my lessons in pensions, specifically how pensions work, right? Then how pensions affect individuals, companies, and specifically the John guy I was talking about. So that was all for my second daily edition. Thanks a lot for listening and have a nice day. Bye!